Let us start with a quote as we proceed into this lesson. The quote is, project risk management impacts overall project management. And also the reverse is true, that is, project management impacts project risk management. This I call as the bidirectional impact of risk management. We have 10 knowledge areas in project management, and this is represented in this diagram. We have knowledge areas such as integration, schedule management, scope management, cost management, quality management, resource management, communications management, risk management, procurement management, and stakeholder management. Now, project risk management is a dedicated knowledge area. Earlier, as part of the earlier video lessons, one of the lessons, I have also spoken that risk management is one of the 6 constraints for project management. In this lesson, we are going to learn more with respect to the bidirectional impact of risk management. That is, how risk management impacts the other knowledge areas such as procurement management or stakeholder management or communications management or resource management, and the reverse part as well, that is, how these knowledge areas are impacting risk management. For example, procurement management, how it impacts risk management, or stakeholder management, how it impacts risk management, and so on. So this is, we'll learn the risk management impact on other knowledge areas, because project risk management impacts other aspects of project management such as scope, cost, schedule, quality, etc. Let us take an example. Without knowing the reserves or buffers for schedule and cost from risk management, we can't reliably estimate the project schedule baseline in project schedule management or project cost baseline in project cost management. What it is saying is, the cost baseline will contain the contingency reserve. Similarly, the schedule baseline will contain the contingency reserve. There is another reserve which is called management reserve, which is beyond the baseline. Now, considering schedule baseline or cost baseline, to calculate the baselines, you need to know the contingency reserve, without which you really cannot calculate the cost baseline or determine the schedule baseline. Now, this contingency reserve determination happens in risk management. Only after you have calculated the reserve, then only you can reliably estimate or reliably determine the schedule baseline or cost baseline. In other words, risk management is impacting schedule management as well as cost management. And this is depicted in the diagram. Arrow mark is this side. So risk management is impacting schedule management, cost management. Not only that, it is impacting the rest of the 9 knowledge areas, from integration management till stakeholder management. The arrow mark is this side, because the impact is from risk management on the rest of the 9 knowledge areas. The reverse is also true, that is, other knowledge areas are going to impact risk management. Every aspect or area of project management also impacts project risk management. Let us take an example, the reverse side. The scope baseline is created in project scope management knowledge area, and it will contain the work breakdown structure or the WBS. Now, the WBS acts as an input or as a framework while doing a structured risk identification. In other words, if you want to do a proper risk identification, the WBS will be needed. Hence, the scope baseline will act as an input for identification of risks in project risk management. So there is a process called identify risk. In that process, the scope baseline will act as an input. But the emphasized element of scope baseline will be the work breakdown structure, which is created in scope management knowledge area. In other words, the scope management aspect of project management is impacting risk management. So you can say the diagrammatic representation will be like this. Scope management is impacting risk management. Similarly, other knowledge areas such as integrations, schedule management, cost management, quality management, till stakeholder management, all these knowledge areas are impacting risk management. The arrow mark is this side now. And this is what we are going to learn in part 1 and part 2 of this particular lesson.